Next, the mounting humanitarian crisis in the Horn of Africa. 12 million people are at risk, and the most endangered are in southern Somalia, which is controlled by the Islamic insurgent group Al-Shabaab. Today, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton called on the militants to allow, quote, unfettered food assistance. Somali journalist Jamal Osman of Independent Television News is one of the first reporters entering southern Somalia. His report contains some disturbing images.
And as the authority, it is Al-Shabaab which decides who is allowed in. The group monitors throughout every process of the aid relief operation. Islamic Relief is one of the international agencies who have been able to bring supplies into the worst affected zone. With their own staff on the ground, they say they are confident none of their supplies are being diverted or taxed. I joined them on the first day as they distributed rations to 5,000 families in Baydhabo.
We really need sometimes to put politics aside, and we are in a humanitarian emergency. We really need to save lives. When I come to Baydhabo and I find people really in need of aid, and I am not able to access funds and support, basically because somebody is fearing that funds are going to access Al-Shabaab, I think it's not humanistic, it's not very noble.
A makeshift clinic is run by 2 volunteer doctors and their medical students. They say they are seeing an alarming rise in cholera-like cases. Irgio Kuso is in emergency treatment on the floor. Months of poor nutrition have left her body weak against disease.
The medical students they are trying to get the IV for rehydration, actually. So we are doing our best.
In southern Somalia, where so many are barely surviving, the aid is trickling in. But it's only trickling in with the cooperation of Al-Shabaab. Aid organizations recognize it's impossible for them to operate without the group's help. Since the famine was declared, the Islamists have repeatedly been accused of hampering the relief effort. But during the short period I was there, I did not see any malpractice or corruption. In fact, many of the aid workers told me they actually appreciated Al-Shabaab's assistance. These people need a whole-scale rescue effort. While the argument over access goes on, the long wait will continue.